Hi, Reverend Mary Frances. I'm out in my garden. It's Friday, July 13th. It's around 4:08. I know that because that's the time my mom died. And yeah, my life changed forevermore. And now our life is changing forevermore. Because I no longer want you as a friend. You are no friend of mine, Reverend Mary Frances. Irony on the Reverend, huh? Isn't that supposed to be like, isn't a priest supposed to have unconditional love? You don't, my dear. Not by a fucking long shot. And I'll tell you how. Because I'm about to go Dutch on your ass. The Dutch are so direct. Even for a Scorpio, it's shocking. But girl, you let me down so damn bad. So damn bad that I came up with a new phrase. Didn't even know they existed. They're kind of like unicorns. Only it's more like the anti-unicorn. It's called a misogynistic feminist. Yeah, that's the term I use when I think of you. Isn't that weird? Yeah. I didn't know they existed either until that fateful night when I called my friend who married me, my sister of 12, 15 years, something like that. My sister priest, a woman, a mother, and asked if she could help me out. My longtime priest sister friend, who's a mother, who knows how to take care of people, shall we say, or ought to, especially a friend, wouldn't you think? And I asked you for money to get lodging, remember? And do you remember what you said to me, girl? Oh my God, I will never forget it. Do you remember? Because this is when our relationship changed forevermore. You said to me, no, I will not give you money. And besides, here's the really good part. You should be grateful that you have a husband who pays your phone bill. Oh my God. Oh my God, girl. Do you believe you said that one? I can't still believe you said that. Holy shit. But don't worry, you weren't the only one that denied me that night. There were 3 sister priests, 2 mothers, you and Bernadette, and then Janet. She said maybe. But this wasn't really a maybe type of situation, was it? No, it was not. In fact, when you all denied me that night, I got snatched by a 37-year-old Israeli chef who had just gotten off work. And he tricked me, as men have been known to do, because I was so cold. His idea of going on a train ride and then coming back and getting something once the shops opened sounded like a legitimate plan to me. You know, and I'd been talking to him for a while. His name was Sophie, by the way. Looked exactly like me, only dark hair, dark skin, my same size, my same haircut. Very weird. So anyway, yeah, he snatched me, molested me on the train for about an hour until the conductor came to collect our tickets, which we didn't have, so we got kicked off the train into police custody. That was interesting because I didn't have any of my stuff. Nope. I had my phone. I didn't even have my ID because I was staying at the Salvation Army, or I had wanted to. But I got locked out because they closed the doors at 10 and I was lost in the maze that is Amsterdam. So the dude eventually tells the officers the truth, that he's only known me for 2 hours. And I know this because I see him scurrying away and I'm like, where is he going? Running up the steps like the rat he is. And that's when they told me. And I said, oh, well, finally we're having some truth around here. So they escort me, the good cop and the bad cop. The bad cop leading. And he points the way to the exit and he says, get out of here. If I ever see you in here again at the train station, I'll arrest you. So I walk out. This is December. Let's keep that in mind. And I asked the taxi driver, who's parked right there, where am I? And he tells me, Arnhem. And I'm like, okay. And I look up on my phone how far a trek that is. Walking back to Amsterdam. Turns out it's 18 days. So that wasn't going to work. So I headed back into the station to the cops. And he looked at me and he said, don't cry and don't yell. And I said, I was tricked. I was staying at the Salvation Army in Amsterdam. And he said, oh, there's a Salvation Army right outside. So I went out there and they directed me on how to begin my life in Arnhem, which was fated. So it's all good in the end, isn't it? Reverend Mary Frances. Sorry, I can't help it. I don't want to be mean, but girl, you gotta take a look at this part of yourself. Because I know from all of my rivers of tears, pain, transformation, and awakening, that you could not have done this to me if you don't feel that way about yourself. Truth. So inside there's a little girl that you hate. I think it's time to love her unconditionally. Hallelujah. But I'm still hurt, girl. I hope you do that work. You know, there's 7.6 billion people on the planet. I think our season has ended. I wish you all blessings from the bottom of my heart to the top. But how about we part ways here? And I wish you well on yours. Good luck with all of your endeavors. Serve Mary and Jesus to the best of your ability, always. And as we know, it starts with unconditional love to yourself. The self, yourself, same thing. You, me, same thing. Love. Right? Say yes to love. Always. And with that, I bid you adieu. Prosperity, and that Vulcan phrase is, live long and prosper. There we go. Good to end on a Star Trek, yeah? All right. Bye.